let's just talk about the Knicks here. Julius Randle brings the ball up the court, mid-court, gives it to Burks on the right-hand side. Randle sets a pick. Burks is not even looking at him. He finally gives it to Julius Randle. Nice weave play to give to Fournier for a jump shot. He should have shot it, but he gave it back to Julius Randle. Julius Randle's in the paint being guarded by 4 people, and we got a nice turnover. So the Knicks are playing excellent right now. You know, beautiful, beautiful basketball play there. And he's yelling, talking, shaking his head. Hit me in my leg. He didn't hit me in my leg. He's arguing with the refs. You know, so, but you can't argue with the refs. Just argue with the coach about why you guys cannot play good basketball. Here goes OKC. They're going to have a half-court violation here because they taking their sweet ass time to bring the ball up. Giddey's the point guard, top of the key being guarded by Grimes, gives it to trade man for a nice little three-point shot. He misses it. Burks with the rebound. Giddey just fouled him, and the referees didn't call anything. Here goes Burks coming up the court, middle of the court, crosses right in front of Julius Randle. What play are we running here? Julius Randle sets a pick, nice pick for Burks, kind of superficial. They didn't give the ball to Randle. They gave it to Fournier. So now the defense had a chance to get 3 guys on Julius Randle. Kick back out to Quentin Grimes. Quentin Grimes step back jump shot. No good. Excuse me. A belched. No good. Almost killed the people in the front row. Nice crossover by Josh Giddey. And then Fournier literally punches Giddey in the face, and he talk about review that play. He literally punches him in the face. So let's watch a nice crossover by Giddey to Burks. That was great. And then he literally dives in to get the ball. And you know, I guess it was clean. It probably was clean. But you know, they're gonna call no foul. We want to review it. Listen, man. I'll say this. If you're gonna say that that Fournier's not playing defense, then you're a liar. You know, because that play there, that was you know, right on right there, the way he did there. Just dove for that ball. I don't know if they're gonna review it, but he did say review it like that. So I don't know if Tom Thibodeau is gonna review it. But that was a fantastic defensive play by Fournier to get the ball from Josh Giddey. I don't think that was a foul. So that actually was pretty good. Yeah, man. So Josh Giddey, great haircut, man. But that hair is dry as fuck, man. That dude, he needs to go uptown to see what's up. I see the referees are actually reviewing this here.
John Goble on the right.
So
Isaiah Ransom, the third official.
So I don't get it. There's 3 officials, right? But only 2 are allowed to watch it. It's like ridiculous. But meanwhile, they got a whole team of people in Secaucus, New Jersey, that's watching the play. But right now, there's 3 referees and only 2 are allowed to watch. Shit is bugged out, man. Does OKC Willie Breaks wants to know if OKC has a chance. There's a minute left with 4 points, of course. You know, but that was like a really good defensive play by Fournier. You know, the only reason why it looked like a foul, you know, is because Giddey actually grabbed Fournier. You know what I'm saying? But that actually was a very good defensive play. So we'll see, because by that grab, it could go either way. You can call offensive foul or you could call defensive foul. So I want to see what they call this.
Upon review, the challenge is unsuccessful. The defensive foul stands.
Yeah, it's unsuccessful because I mean, right now, by them calling something like that, it's gonna cause the referees to take control of the game. So Tom Thibodeau, he wants to freaking argue it, right? Listen, if you want to argue it, right now we're at home with OKC, possibly with a chance to win this game at home. We should be blowing out OKC. They don't have anybody on that team that's that good that we're fighting for our lives here in the fourth quarter with 1 minute left in this game. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to argue with yourself, Tom Thibodeau. You know what I'm saying? Argue with yourself. Argue with the fact that Mitchell Robinson can't grab rebounds against guys that are 6 inches shorter than him. Okay, let's get it together. Here goes Burks to the top of the key. Superficial pick by Mitchell Robinson. Didn't even make contact with Giddey. Pass it over to Randle, gives it over to Fournier. They got the 2-man game going. Randle, top of the key, no movement. He clears out. Now you got Randle going one-on-one, pull-up jump shot at the top of the key, and he doesn't make it. Mitchell Robinson was able to get the rebound, but he actually missed it to begin with, and then the rebound, he finally caught it. And the referees are not going to give Mitchell Robinson the foul. You want to know why they're not going to give it to a foul? Because Mitchell Robinson does this during the game. You can't get the ball from me. The referees know that you can't get the ball from Mitchell Robinson. So it couldn't have been a foul. You know, look at that. Look at that. He gets the ball and brings the ball right to his chest, and he's looking at the referee. You're not going to call a foul? Why would the referees call a foul if during the game you're like, yeah, look at me. You can't get the ball from me? So it's a fact. It's a fact that the OKC cannot take the ball from him. So it couldn't have been a foul. You know what I'm saying? It couldn't have been a foul. Now you want to sit and argue with the rest about not getting that foul there? It's impossible for that to be a foul because Mitchell Robinson is the strongest player in the NBA. There's no way. So it had to have been a loose ball. Why would you call a foul on somebody that you can't take the ball from? He's the strongest man there is. You know what I'm saying? Why does Tibbs play Burks in down the stretch when he's off? I don't know, but here's the thing. Right now in a game like this, I don't think I would trust IQ. Well, here's the thing too. We do have a guy. His name is Kemba Walker. I don't know if he's hurt. Kemba Walker actually played good in the first half. How come Kemba Walker's not starting right now as a point guard? I think Kemba Walker probably would have been decent right now instead of Alec Burke. But Tom Thibodeau is really stuck on defense. And a lot of fans, they always complaining that we need to get more defense and this, that, and the other. That's why Burks is there. I'm just, Geraldine, me and you are on the same page, man. So I'm just throwing it out there. I just don't know either. I'm just talking just to talk because it sounded good, right? It did sound good. But I would imagine that's what it's all about. Mitchell Robinson's talking all this junk. Can't wait to take a piss in front of his house before he goes in. But somebody strong as Mitchell Robinson should not be talking shit to the refs and complaining about calls and stuff like that, man. Tito Jr. Yep. That was. I'm not gonna mess up your name. I'm just gonna call you T2 because it's not really Tito. It's T2 because you got two O's there. I'm really good at the English language. Trey Mann hits the free throw to tie the game up with 20 seconds left. This is incredible. It's going to be 40 seconds left. So the next 40 seconds, nobody scores. Spoiler alert on the screen. Wow. 20 seconds left and it's 110 to 110. What you saying here, man? I used to the Knicks breaking my heart. Hey, not on Valentine's Day. You can't get your heart broken on Valentine's Day. Not by the Knicks, if anything. You know what I'm saying? So if you're gonna get your heart broken on Valentine's Day, let it be from some freaky deaky stuff going on, in your personal life, not by watching the Knicks, not on Valentine's Day. We're not gonna do it on Valentine's Day, Tito. Geraldine, Tibbs is clueless. He is absolutely. Geraldine, you're like the voice. You're like my voice. You're like my astral projection. Shout out to Doctor Strange. That movie is gonna be crazy. Tibbs is clueless. Absolutely. What's the point? He's trying to. I don't know. I don't know, Geraldine. I just don't know. D Rose. Ariel wants D Rose to get out there. Is my Filipino peoples, man? Filipino. Are you from the Philippines too, Mr. Tito? Shout out to my Filipino followers on Facebook. I haven't seen you guys in a while, man. You guys haven't been around. You guys were on here heavy on Facebook, but you guys haven't been around in a while. So I see a few. Were there. So thank you for returning, Mr. Facebook people. Ebru is still here doing a halftime of Crunchtime. Right now, it's still tied up with 20 seconds left here. I see OKC or whoever called the timeout. Josh Giddey is really drinking a lot of seltzer water. That looks like seltzer water. Yeah, I don't know about drinking seltzer, during the game and stuff. But one thing I tell you, Josh Giddey really needs to go up. He needs to get him some Haitian oil. I think that I can't even think of the name of the damn oil. He needs to get some of that oil that I got in the cabinet there. Throw that stuff in your hair and get some moisture up in there, boy. He'll learn. He's from Australia. He's gonna get some money. He'll figure it out. But I mean, his hair is very dry, bro. They can't get the ball in bounds. Fournier steals the ball, gives it to Quentin Grimes. Quentin Grimes up and under layup. It's good. Unbelievable. They stole the inbounds pass. Wow. RJ Barrett has a sweater that The Rock wore back when he was playing for Florida State or Florida University. Look at that sweater that RJ's wearing. I literally saw The Rock wearing that with the same hammer. No, The Rock wore a black shirt, but maybe that chain. Maybe he stole it from The Rock. That sweatshirt, I had one of those too, man. I bought it from one of my South American young ladies that sell the wool sweaters. That's what it looks like. He looks completely ass. He looks terrible. He looks like he doesn't make millions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? Like if you want to be cute, don't wear whack shit, man. You don't, just because it's expensive doesn't mean you should put it on your body. So I don't know, man. Evan is not. Yeah, man. I can't believe they stole the inbounds pass. But one thing I want to say, who stole the inbounds pass? It was Fournier. Fournier's been playing some good defense tonight. I just want somebody to say it. Anybody gonna say that Fournier's playing excellent defense tonight? Never have Burks and Fournier on at the same time. Hey, Pudge, are you watching the game? Yo, Fournier's playing excellent defense tonight. Getting in the passing lanes, man. Very good. Shout out to Puerto Rico. Yeah, man. My pops is Puerto Rican. So that makes me Puerto Rican too, right? My mom is not Puerto Rican, so let me see something else. What she is, I don't know. Trey Mann, top of the key there. 13 seconds left in this game. OKC has a shot to score. He almost lost the ball. Nice little pump fake there. Boss his ass, man. Beautiful. You want to talk about defense? This is the first time in my life I ever cheered for another player on another team down the stretch of a game. You could call it what it is. Richard Robinson is supposed to be the greatest defender in the league. Mr. Roby just bust his ass just now, get into the basket to get this game into OT. Let's watch the videotape with that. Somebody that can guard all 5 positions. Am I correct? I can hear feedback. Let me move the mic back a little bit. So Mitchell Robinson, listen, I don't like Mitchell Robinson. So for anybody that's watching, watch this play here. Pump fake, spin move, up and under move. Mitchell Robinson looked like a straight waste. Somebody that could guard 5 positions. Look at the guy that could guard 5 positions. You know what I'm saying? Don't even want to touch him. He looked like a little kid playing. He looked like he never played basketball before. Shout out to my man there. That wasn't Isaiah Roby. That was somebody else. Let me see who that was. Roby is my illegitimate son. I think that was that Tyrone Wiggins? No, that was Darius. That was Darius Baisley. So Darius Baisley, this is the kid here. Are you guys still seeing it? Yep, you guys are still seeing it. This is the guy that just bust Mitchell Robinson's ass there. But listen, don't get mad. Don't get mad. You know why? Because we got to pay Mitchell Robinson, because Mitchell Robinson can guard 1 through 5. You know what I'm saying? So Darius Baisley has no chance to score against Mitchell Robinson, especially when Mitchell Robinson is putting both hands up like this and he's going like this, saying you can't take the ball from me. You can't, because he's just too strong. He's way too strong. But Darius Baisley just put you in a blender, okay? Just put you in a blender. You want to blame? I know there's a lot of fans watching. You know what? You're going to blame Julius Randle for not closing out. I know you are. Don't lie. Okay, Darius Baisley got 23 points tonight, 3 assists and 8 rebounds, okay? If you want to say say Julius Randle's supposed to be guarding him, Mitchell Robinson was guarding him on that play, okay? 112. We're going into overtime. Now, this is not a part of my plan here. So I wanted to be out of here before 10 so I can enjoy Valentine's Day with my wife, okay? So being here watching the Knicks game after 10 o'clock was not a part of the plan. So I'm kind of annoyed here. I'm annoyed. So, but, you guys can't leave. For those that are watching, a lot of people popped in here in the 4th quarter to see what I had to say. Listen, you better not leave. You better not leave me here by myself watching this damn game. You better stay. My man Baisley, shout out to him. I would love to get Baisley on this team, man. If we can get some of our guys to get a guy like Baisley, like for instance, I would trade Burks and maybe just Burks for Baisley, throw a 1st-round pick in there, and maybe get another player to get some of these young guys. I would love to get some of those guys on this team, because Baisley, if he was on a different team, he might have a better opportunity to play. Shout out to Cam Reddish and all these guys that haven't played. Burks is still out there. Grimes is still out there. A nice little pick by Randle, but Grimes should have shot that. Now it ends up being Julius Randle top of the key. Now Grimes is getting his shot. When is Grimes going to shoot it? Grimes finally shoots it and miss it. Grimes passed like 3 shots just now. So let's keep it going. Giddey comes in there. Julius Randle, nice block attempt there. You got to give it up to him. But Giddey was able to score. Giddey plays with a lot of poise. I like the way that he plays, a lot of confidence. He doesn't do a lot of talking, which is good. I really appreciate the fact that he doesn't do a lot of talking. Just play the game. Let it come to you, Don't be like Mitchell Robinson that could barely play this game and talking junk about getting rebounds and stuff over guys that are half his size. You know what I'm saying? Stay into the game, young man, and keep going. Here goes Grimes again, missing another 3-point shot in the corner. Right now, this is going to be Knicks ball, I believe. So Mitchell Robinson, right, the guy that likes to wash his car in 20-degree weather. Let me stop talking greasy about Mitchell Robinson. Let's just keep it basketball. He goes Grimes again with a nice open jump shot. He passes it again, gives it to Julius Randle. Julius Randle throws it up. Grimes with a nice tip, misses it. Nice rebound by Trey Mann. Trey Mann is the point guard. He was able to secure the rebound with no Knicks underneath the basket. Mitchell Robinson went back on defense when he should have been down there getting the rebound, but Trey Mann was able to get the rebound. Here goes Josh Giddey securing the rebound. I think they're going to call a loose ball foul somewhere on. They're going to call a loose ball foul on. They're calling a loose ball foul on the Knicks, if I'm not mistaken. So we're keeping the ball inside here. We're going to have an inbounds play here to OKC. Josh Giddey at the top of the key, running offense, trying to get the ball to Trey Mann on the left-hand side. Burks is guarding. Crossover dribble, driving down there, behind the back, step back, jump shot for Trey Mann, nails it right in Burks' face. Decent defense by Burks, but Burks is more concerned about what was happening around him than actually guarding the person in front of him. Burks, right-hand side, dribble handoff to Grimes. Grimes had a jump shot, did not take it, gives it to Randle. Randle basically moving screen there for Fournier, and Fournier was able to get the jump shot. So they're going to shoot 3 free throws there. But watch the pick here. They're showing the replay. Watch the pick. Randle moving screen. That's a moving screen. That's an illegal screen. Okay, that is an illegal screen by Julius Randle. For those that act like they like to watch the game, that literally was an illegal screen by Julius Randle. You know what I'm saying? You can't do that. You cannot impede the movement of another player, especially if you're already setting a pick and now you're going to run into the guy to purposely stop him. And then on top of that, Fournier kicks his feet out. So we should not be shooting three free throws here. But, I'm a Knicks fan right now, and the score should be 115. I see it on the screen there. Fournier doesn't waste time when he shoots free throws. It gets him up right away. The score now is 116-115 with 3 minutes and 23 seconds left. I see spoiler alert on the screen. I might have to take the screen off because I don't want to get no spoilers for this game. Josh Giddey with almost a step 3-pointer. Nice poise from this kid, being guarded by Grimes. Interior pass to Mitchell Robinson, who's the greatest defender in the world, but he was not able to get to find his defender. With Josh Giddey with a nice thread the needle pass for the interior, and Mitchell Robinson was not able to defend that play. Right now we got Julius Randle on top of the key. Nice little superficial pick from Fournier to do a 2-man game. Randle jumps right into the double team, does another illegal screen for Fournier to get open for 3. So that literally was an illegal screen. That was a legal screen. He did it twice. So they didn't call it the first time. Julius Randle absolutely did an illegal screen here. Watch it again. Dribble handoff, illegal screen to Kendrick Williams. You can't do that. He did it twice. They didn't call it the first time, because the referees suck. The second time they call it, it was a legal screen both times. So here we go. Trey Mann's dribble handoff to Giddey. Giddey with nice poise, nice cut on the inside to get into the paint. Back out to Trey Mann. Trey Mann stutter step. Almost a crossover. Oh my God. Mitchell Robinson, the greatest defender, is not able to get in there to block Trey Mann. There. He's just not able to do it. Trey Mann is not that good of a basketball player. That was a play that should have been blocked. Here goes the Knicks. Fournier got the feeling. Nice little nice little pick from Mitchell Robinson that Mitchell Robinson didn't even make contact, whatever. And Fournier wasn't able to get the space needed to make the 3, and he still made the 3. But people are going to talk how bad we need to get rid of Fournier. Josh Giddey is top of the key here. He's setting up the offense, being guarded by Fournier. Nice little drive to the left, a layup with the right, and here goes another player that gets the rebound and tips it in right in front of Mitchell Robinson. So right now, if we lose this game, I'm blaming it on Mitchell Robinson's inability to guard and do his job as an NBA center that people want to pay $15 million a year to. Here goes Quentin Grimes in the corner for 3, misses it. Josh Giddey on the inside because Mitchell Robinson refused to box out Kendrick Williams there to allow this guy to get the rebound. Here goes Baisley again, being guarded by Quentin Grimes with a nice little boogie in his game. Dribble right in front of Mitchell Robinson. He don't give a fuck about him. Back out to number 23, setting up the offense. 7 seconds left in his thing here. Man is not really good at setting up a shot. Giddey got a shot blocked, but Trey Mann is not very good at dribbling, and he's a point guard. So that was a shot clock violation by OKC. And Trey Mann needs to get into the gym. Trey Mann cannot dribble. He's a point guard in the NBA, and the guy cannot dribble the basketball. It's incredible. Here goes Burks is still the point guard right now, which I cannot believe. Dribble handle to Mitchell Robinson. What the fuck is Mitchell Robinson doing that far out in the perimeter? He's supposed to be setting a pick for Burks, and he never touched him. He's out there setting picks for Burke and never touched the guy. Here goes Julius Randle, pick for Fournier, double team on Fournier. Fournier still throws a shot up, misses it. Mitchell Robinson is on the inside, not boxing out for another OKC player to get the rebound. Okay, so here goes Josh Giddey running some point here for OKC because OKC doesn't have a point guard. Josh Giddey is running point guard for them, being guarded by Burks. Burks steals the ball from Giddey because Giddey is dribbling a little bit too close to his body. So good defense by Burks. You know, Josh Giddey's dribbling way too close to his body, man. You know, I mean, these guys, I want to see all these young guys do well, man. So, you know, Josh Giddey really got to figure that out. You know, here goes Josh Giddey in the backcourt receiving it to start this play. We got 6 minutes left, and the shot clock, nice little in and out dribble behind the back. Pull up jump shot by Josh Giddey, he misses it, and Mitchell Robinson grabs the rebound like a savage and brings it to his chest because he's a fucking beast. He goes Julius Randle on the inside right into a triple fucking team and throws the ball out of bounds to Quentin Grimes. What the fuck is going on? Listen, man. For those that come in here to watch me do the post game, the freaking halftime, the crunch time. Listen, man. I'm a real Knicks fan. I'm watching this game. I know what the fuck I'm watching. I could call the play-by-play as fast as anybody else could do it. I'm watching the damn game. You cannot tell me everything that I'm saying is not the fucking truth. But let the people all come online and say what they need to say and blame the wrong people for why we lose this game. We lost this game for various number of reasons, but in the fourth quarter, losing it by certain players, you know that other people want to spend $15 million on. Mitchell Robinson just now by a guy Trey Mann cannot score. He cannot dribble. He looks slow as fuck. Just went chest to chest with him, and Mitchell Robinson was not able to get the block. You know, he had to foul him. So now Mitchell Robinson is limping because Mitchell Robinson is hurt. Right? Mitchell Robinson is hurt again. Is he limping? I thought he's the strongest motherfucker in the game. I thought he's so fucking strong that you can't get the ball from him. But Trey Mann comes down to full length of the court with looking dead at Mitchell Robinson. Don't give a fuck that he's there. One of the greatest shot blockers in the history of the Knicks, right? The guys that you want to pay him $30 million a year next year. And he sized them up, went up to make a layup, and you threw him to the ground for what? Trey Mann cannot score. He cannot dribble. Come on, man. Trey Mann just made 2 free throws. I almost said Trey Young. Trey Mann is not that dude. Okay, you want to talk about somebody that could guard 1 through 5, and you mean to tell me that he cannot prevent this kid from getting from scoring in the fourth quarter for somebody that's a defensive player of the year like that? You want to pay this man $15 million a year, and the guy motherfucker can't stop Trey Mann 1-on-1 at the rim, and you fouled him, and then you're gonna talk about I hurt my ankle and start limping around? Give me a fucking break, yo. Yo, man, give me a fucking break. Okay? Yo, I can't. I'm not paying attention to the comments. I'm sorry. You know, this is really serious, you know? Like, you know, I know we're fighting for no reason. The Knicks should you know, the season's over. I feel like Tom Thibodeau needs to be fired, this, that, and the other, all down the hill here. But people want to argue with me on the internet and in real life and with coworkers and stuff like that, talking about Mitchell Robinson, we need to re-sign him, this, that, and the other. You want to argue with me all day, sliding in my DMs to argue with me. You know, on the Lord's Day, on Sunday, Super Bowl Sunday, you want to argue with me about Mitchell Robinson. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make no sense. You know, this dude is not that dude. He's not that dude. Okay? Everybody wants to talk shit about Julius Randle 24 hours a day. Mitchell Robinson is not that dude. Julius Randle just got the inbounds pass, just throws it in there, double team, was able to make the layup. Josh Giddey got the inbounds pass back to Trey Mann. Trey Mann cannot dribble. Take the ball from him. Quentin Grimes and Burks was able to stop him, but there was no reason to foul Trey Mann. Trey Mann cannot dribble. Take the ball from him. If I was at the court at the game right now, they would have to kick me out. Take the ball from Trey Mann. Stop letting him dribble. He can't dribble. Take the ball from him. Here he is at the free throw line again, gonna nail another free throw. 25 to 120 right now. Are you kidding me? This is crazy, bro. He nails the second free throw. So now we're talking about 126. Sport alert, the Knicks about to make a 3. Here goes Burks, step back jump shot. He did get fouled by Giddey just now. He makes it. So OKC gets the rebound. They call timeout. So good jump shot by Burks. Giddey fouled him. So it could have been a continuation. The referees held the whistle. But listen, man. You can't tell me shit about nothing, man. You can't tell me shit about this game. You cannot tell me shit about what I'm saying. I'm absolutely fucking correct what I'm fucking saying. I'm not making it up. This is not some fabricated bullshit or I'm a hater or anything like that. I'm watching the same game that you guys are watching, and you tell me what you see. That I'm not saying. Now listen, I'm upset, but I just saw something here. I just need to read it because I see Mitch playing for a contract. He'll be hurt most of the time. Don't sign him. Okay. You know what I thought I saw Barn? This is what I thought I saw. I thought you said that Mitch is not playing for contact. He's trying not to get that's what I thought you were saying. Because I was about to punch you right in your soul through my screen. That's what I was gonna do. If that's what you said. That's not what you said. I thought from the corner of my eye, I thought you were saying that Mitch is trying to play through contact without making contact. Trying not to foul. That's what I thought you were saying. Oh my God, yo, I'm going crazy. This is absolutely insane. So here we go. OKC inbounds pass here. They've had a horrible time getting the ball inbounds OKC. So we'll see what happens here. You got Josh Giddey right now on an inbounds pass. You got somebody with Laker colors says God is hope. With Laker colors at the Knicks game, and the Lakers are not even playing. Josh Giddey, nice little pass there to number 16, double team there, and they call a foul. Okay, so good play there, but I think that's Jerome. Is that that's the point guard? I think that's Tyler something. I forgot his name, but he's good. Beautiful way to get yourself in the corner. The foul is coming. He made his body wide. Okay, to keep the defense off him. He was able to keep his dribble and not travel and hold on to the ball and wait for the foul to come. So excellent way to take a couple seconds off the court, and now he's gonna have to make some free throws. So this is number 16. I keep forgetting dude's name. I think his name is Jerome, right? Ty something. Something I forgot the guy's name. I can easily look on the screen, so give me a break. So he makes the first free throw to make it 126. So right now, we're waiting for the next free throw to come here. Ty Jerome. Ty Jerome is a good player. So, excuse me, I wouldn't mind having, Isaiah Roby or Baisley, any of those guys on my team. This OKC squad is not just because they almost beat in the Knicks tonight. These guys beat teams on a regular. They beat teams they shouldn't beat on a regular. This OKC team. So the shout out to these young boys. These young boys can play. This is not a fluke. Okay, this is not a fluke that they just happen to be beating the Knicks. Whatever. They beat teams. Okay, they beat teams like the Lakers. They beat on plenty of teams out there, and they have no stars. Their star players actually hurt, and they still could win games. Shout out to these guys, these kids, and the coach that they have over there. They're doing an excellent job at OKC. Like I said, not just because they beating the Knicks, so get off of it. If anybody's wondering, it's not because they're beating the Knicks. Like I said, they've beaten other teams out there really, really well. Mess up a lot of my parlays on since I've been betting. So shout out to them. Excellent young boys over there, man. I got shout out to Tough Love Apparel. I don't know if he's watching, but he just sent me a DM just saying that Burks. He wants to complain about Burks. I get off it. Get off it, man. It's not Burks. Burks just hit a step back 3-pointer to get us to where we are right now. Okay, so just get off of it. Burks sucks. Yes, I want him off the team, absolutely. But let's not put blame on Burks, guys. Let's not put blame on Burks. The blame should not belong to Burks. Okay, Fournier. I don't want to hear anybody say anything bad about Fournier anymore. Fournier, whatever he was going through in the beginning of the season was a formality. He needed to get through it. New team, new culture. Right now we're seeing what Fournier is supposed to be. So right now we got to keep Fournier because he's a good player. Burks inbounds pass. Gives it to Quickly. Quickly is in the game. Quickly is in the game. Quickly is in the game. Quickly has not played since the third quarter. So Tom Thibodeau said, "Yo, let me call a timeout in overtime, right? Because he didn't play the fourth quarter to begin with. So now with like 5 seconds left in the game, you want to put Quickly in there to get Quickly a 3-point jump shot, fadeaway 3-point jump shot. Is that what you was that the play? Somebody that hasn't played, I want to say, in 20 minutes. You want to tell him to come in the game to hit a 3-point shot to win the game? Tom Thibodeau needs to get the fuck up out of here. Okay? Josh Giddey just missed a free throw, young fella. Come on, get your shit together. Come on, young fella. You know, OKC, shout out to these young boys, man. Like, you can see the poise in the kid's face, the calmness in the eyes. Shout out to these guys. They're going to be good. 27 points tonight for Josh Giddey. Wow, man. Wow. Tom Thibodeau needs to get the fuck up out of here. He goes, Obi Toppin's in the game? Obi Toppin was in the game too? Are you shitting me? Obi Toppin was in the game too? In the last second? Yo, man. Yo, I haven't been this emotional in the crunch time in forever. Okay, so you know, I have not been this emotional watching the game with you guys in a long fucking time. This fucking game right here, okay, this fucking game right here, for all the jokes and stuff that I had in the beginning of this podcast, is joking around. This crunch time, since about 6 minutes and 30 seconds in this game that I was really watching, it really aggravated the fuck out of me. Okay, you're talking about 6 minutes and then the 5 minutes in the overtime. So we're talking about damn near 12 minutes of this game that completely aggravated the complete shit out of me. Okay, Mitchell Robinson should not be on his team anymore. There was reports that he should have been traded, that he was traded, but Tom Thibodeau wanted to keep him. Bad move. We should have traded Mitchell Robinson. Tom Thibodeau should not be coaching this team anymore. Okay, should not be coaching his team anymore. All right. Unbelievable. Obi Toppin did not play in God knows how long. Why was he in the game at the end? For what? For what? If I was asking questions for the press, I'm not gonna ask, hey, so what happened about today about the game? What was your strategy at the end? I would say, why the fuck did you put IQ in the game in the last few seconds to get it to shoot a 3-point shot? Also, I want to know, why the fuck was Obi Toppin in the game at the end there? I want to know. I want to fucking know why. Okay? You know, this is too much stress right now. I got to calm it down because my wife is waiting. Like I said, I wasted 15 minutes of my life. Not even 15 minutes. I'm talking about 20 minutes because the end of the fourth quarter was about like 10:53 or so. You know, when the end of regulation started. So now it's 10:16 right now. So we're talking about like almost over 20 minutes right now. You know, wasted of life that I can't get back watching this fucking game with the Knicks when I could be enjoying time with my wife right now on Valentine's Day. You know, shout out to everybody that sat here and watched me call this game. Listen, man, for those that watch this right now, I dare you to tell me I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about when it's these Knicks. I freaking dare you. Okay? Go ahead and watch your favorite post-game show and complain about Burks and his defense, okay? Go complain about Fournier, how he needs to be traded. Go complain about all the dumb shit out there. And talk heavily about how Mitchell Robinson had the game of his life tonight playing against a bunch of dudes that are half his size. Let's take a look at the box score. I get out of here. Mitchell Robinson had 17 rebounds. I dare you go on Knicks Fan TV or NBK TV right now, Knicks Fan TV or Nothing But Knicks, and say how Mitchell Robinson needs to get $20 million a year. Tell me that 17 rebounds a game was what got us to the end here. Tell me. Just tell me that we need to run plays for a guy that was blowing layups with guys that are standing below his shoulders. That's how short they are compared to him. Blowing layups at the rim. Okay? Miss me with that bullshit. Okay? Tell me again that we need to get rid of Julius Randle when he got a triple-double, 30, 10, and 13. Miss me with that bullshit. Talk about his 7 turnovers all day long for the next 2 hours on Knicks Fan TV and Nothing But Knicks. Go ahead, enjoy your fucking self. Okay? Obi Toppin played 8 minutes tonight. What the fuck was he doing in the last second of the game there? He didn't play all game. 8 minutes he played. He didn't play hardly the whole second half. So you mean to tell me it was okay for him to put Obi Toppin with 1 second left in the game? What was the reason? Explain to me. What was needed from Obi Toppin at the end of the game that we could not get it throughout the rest of the game? Explain that to me. Okay? I don't want to hear nothing. Fournier had 29 points, and Fournier is the one that carried this team to get us to the fourth quarter to be able to win this game. Fournier was the one. Julius Randle is also. Between them two. Quentin Grimes is a young boy, 19 points, great. 40 minutes, fantastic. Okay, I'm not going to say nothing bad about Grimes. He passed up a bunch of shots because he's a rookie. You know, whatever. Okay, I'm cool with it. You know, do your thing, young brother. He's going to be great. Yo, but let's talk about the proper context of what the fuck we was just watching just now. So anyway, I'm out of here. Go enjoy your favorite post-game show. I'm freaking heated. I'm gonna need to sit in here for another 5 minutes to calm myself down before I go and see where my wife is and try to enjoy the rest of this night. So shout out to everybody that popped in. I see my boy here, Disc Dolo. Yo, Disc. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I already said it all, man. But yo, miss me with it. I'll see you guys on the next one. Enjoy your night, man. Happy Valentine's Day out there. Hey, Disc. I know, I don't want to talk basketball with you right now, Disc, because I can't believe you say Mitch ain't at fault from that fourth quarter in that overtime. I don't know how you can say that Mitch, it ain't Mitch's fault, you know, for doing this thing. But listen, shout out to the fans, shout out to the baby. Happy Valentine's Day. You know, the first one of the first Valentine's Day for the baby, over there and where you are. And shout out to the wife and stuff like that. Hope everything is doing good. You know, hopefully soon this summer we can hang out again. But anyway, I'll see you guys later. Peace. You know, I just realized that I'm still recording. This is a real life reaction here. You see me coughing up my asthma? This is a real life reaction. I just realized that I'm still recording. I'm sweating. I'm literally trying to get my piece, y'all. Unbelievable. Thank God I didn't just dig in my nose and eat my boogers just now. That would have been fucked up. But I'm sitting here. I just can't believe it. I'm just looking at the screen in disbelief, y'all. This is literally a human being breaking down in front of you in real life. I can't believe it. I thought I ended the podcast, man. I'm glad that I didn't say nothing crazy just now. But I'm going through it, fam. I'm going through it. Shout out to you guys that are still hanging out watching me implode in front of you. But you know, this is some real shit. You saw the asthma cough, right? That I just had. Unbelievable. So anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. I calm down a little bit. I'll let myself calm down naturally before I take the hit on that pump. And I'm gonna call it a night. And that it is what it is, man. Eru out. You know, 4 fingers to the forehead, tucking the thumb. Salute. I didn't wear my hat for the first time ever on this pod. And it is what it is. History in the making. All right, peace, y'all. I'm hitting end broadcast.